Hello everybody and welcome back to 1.19 Minecraft. And today is going to be the final episode of 1.19 in this Minecraft world. I've had this Minecraft world for a very long time. I think it was back in like Minecraft 1.15 is when I officially started this world, and over the years I've built it up, and I've now got this entire kingdom. So today what I wanted to do was just kind of like walk around the world, look at like all the stuff that I've created. So let's go ahead and get started with probably the castle. Last episode I added a medical facility, which is right over there, and I went ahead and cured all of the zombie villagers. And the cool thing is I did actually find my mending villager. He actually sells mending books right over here for 1 emerald. So I bought all the mending books I could from this guy, and I've got a bunch of them now in a chest. So pretty much every item that I get, I can probably put mending on it. The other thing I did buy was some shovels. One of the villagers was selling shovels for like 1 emerald each. So I bought all his shovels. So now I've got plenty of those. So let's go and get started with exploring the world here. I might as well take the pets with me. Let's grab Marvin here. It's been a while since I've taken a pet with me. We've got Marvin, and then back here in the pet room, we've got Ben and Jake. So we'll go ahead and grab both the dogs and the cat. Over here is my food chest where I've got all the different food. In here, this is my bedroom here where I sleep. I've also got a little like armor room here. Don't really have a lot of armor. I should probably get some more. This is also where I've got all my different enchanted books and other random stuff that's in here. This is the enchanting room, which is hidden behind the secret door, so you can open that. This is also one of the towers for the castle, so you can actually climb up here and get on top of the wall that goes all the way around the village. This took me a pretty long time to build this wall all the way around the village. I thought about expanding it because the village inside the wall isn't actually that big. Like, we've got some houses over there, got the original village right over there. So that's the original village that kind of started this whole thing, is right over there. This stuff on this side is all added. This was all added by me. This is a blacksmith that I created with this really cool lava farm. I don't know where all my buckets went. I think they're here because I used them for the cobblestone farm. So I'll go ahead and fill these up with some lava, put it in there so I can start producing more. So this is my original sugarcane farm here. I've got a new one over in the factory, which is one of the newer additions to the world. But this is the first sugarcane farm that I made that's kind of like built inside of the wall here, which I thought was pretty cool. And I built this little contraption here that will go down, collect up all the sugarcane, and then bring it back up. Looks like there's a lot in there. I haven't actually emptied this in a while. Over here is the farmhouses for all the farmer villagers. This used to be the honey farm, but I moved it into the factory. I should probably do something with this, but I have no idea what to do with all this honeycomb. But over here is all the different farms. The villagers really haven't been doing a lot of farming. Speaking of farming, I do actually need to feed the villagers. Since we lost a bunch of them to the zombie virus, I gotta get some more. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this up, turn it into some bread, and then I can go ahead and feed the villagers. Okay, so I've just collected up all of the wheat, and now I've got a bunch of bread. And this minecart's come back, so you can see all the sugarcane that I've got in here. Now, I've got loads of these seeds left over, which will bring me to my next build, which is over here. This is my automatic composter. So what you do is you put whatever stuff in here you want composted. It'll take it through this hopper into the composter. It comes out into bone meal down here, and you can use this to grow your crops, which is pretty cool. So in here if we head into the basement, this is where I've got all of the really cool automatic furnaces, which I've got this auto smelter. This is the first auto smelter that I created. Oh, here's where all my coral went. I wondered where I put that. It's apparently in here, along with more buckets and some stone. So I'll take all this stuff. There's also some arrows in there, some iron. So there's all that. I don't have anything to smelt. What's something I can smelt? Not really anything. But basically the way this works is you throw something in here, press this button, it'll send water, which will then send the items back behind this wall. And then they're going to go up around here into this furnace and then out the bottom into this chest is how it works. Over here, this is all the fish that I put in my fish tank here. So they're swimming around having a fun time. This is my brewing area. So we've got the netherwort farm, brewing stand, infinite water source here. Which I kind of need to get rid of that water so I can pick up these buckets. I'll have links in the description to where I created all these different mechanisms. Like this mega auto smelter. This is probably my most used auto smelter. I use this one for pretty much any smelting. The way this one works is you throw stuff back in there, and there's 3 different furnaces that it can go in. You flip these levers, and it'll automatically switch which furnace it goes into, and then all the items come out here. So let me see if I can find some stuff that I can smelt. If I go in the iron chest here, oh, that's all smelted. You know what? I can also show you the sorting system here. So right here is the sorting system. You throw items in there. They're going to go in the back. They're going to go up. And there's a bunch of hoppers above here. You can kind of see, if I break through here, this is kind of like the entrance to the back sorting area. But back here, these are all the different sorting machines that sorts the items. And the hoppers do go down into the second basement that I've got. I blocked this off because there's too many mobs spawning in. But now there should be iron coming in here. It might have already went through. But I'll go ahead and put these buckets in here. But the iron will go through and head into the specific chest. I can also throw other items in here. Coral isn't actually being sorted, so it'll end up in the miscellaneous chest, but I'll throw it in there. The thing I like about this is I could just take the bundles, chuck all the items in at once, and then they're all going to go through and get sorted into whatever chest they need to. If they don't get sorted, they'll end up down here in the miscellaneous chests. So this is the newer addition to the sorting system. I wanted to expand on and add a bunch of chests, and this is definitely done that. There's a lot of chests in here, a bunch of double chests, which the cool thing about the double chest is I can actually sort 2 different items in the one chest. So the items that have 2 different types, like gravel and flint, I've got them both going into this one chest. Dripstone and then the dripstone blocks, I got those going in a chest. This chest, I think I've got oak logs and oak planks getting sorted into there. And then over here, I've got all the different wood chests. And then over here are just some random items that need to go in the sorting system. So that is the sorting system that I've got. In here is the miscellaneous chest. Yeah, here you go. You can see the coral showed up in here, along with all that other stuff. Like we got this black dye, which the black dye and these flowers do actually have a chest. So I'll go ahead and take those out, put those in their chest. Now that's pretty much it for the castle area. I didn't actually show you this room. This is my throne here. I've got my crown over on this armor stand. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the inside of the wall here. There is the medical facility that I built last episode, which is in here. If you didn't see last episode, basically the way this works is you trap the zombies in here, close the door, give them the weakness potion and the apple through this little window, and then they turn back into regular villagers. And they give you a really good discount. So if you want like a good discount on stuff, make sure you cure zombie villagers because they give you a really good discount. So I'm going to go through here, throw a bunch of bread down on the ground. And, oh wait, we've already got some villagers starting to breed. That's good. This is my automatic sheep farm, which I've turned off because I wanted to change them back to brown wool so I could trade the brown wool for emeralds. So what I'm going to do now is head over to the water village. So the water village is over here. It's a village built on top of the water, and I might as well go in through the underwater entrance. This is also the dock that I built that automatically dispenses out boats. What happened to the button? Wasn't there supposed to be a button that was here? I don't know where the button went, but it's supposed to dispense out a boat, and then you can use that boat to go around your world, and then you come back here, breaks the boat. Is there boats in here, actually? Yeah, there is a boat in here. Let me do a demonstration. So you put the boat down, you go out this way. I still need to build the actual supports for the dock, because it's just floating. But the boat would go in here like that. It'll get broken, and then it comes back out over on this side. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's supposed to work. Alright, cool. So we'll go ahead and put this back in there. And let's go to the underwater village. So through here, there's this really cool tunnel that you can watch all the fish swim around. So there's a bunch of fish swimming around in the water. And then you can come up here. And now you're inside of the water village. So it's connected up by these wooden paths here. And there's a bunch of buildings. I'll go ahead and feed these villagers. And now let's head over to the house that I built over here. This is another fairly new building. And no idea if there's any villagers that have moved in here. I thought about grabbing the villagers that are trapped down in the water and then bringing them over here. But let's see if anyone's moved in. So this is the new beach house. We got some paintings up here. There's some beds. Some job items, and then there's also an attic up here for some storage. But sadly, no one has actually moved into this house yet. I was hoping I'd get some villagers to move in. There are some villagers trapped out there. Maybe I'll go grab one of those guys and see if they want to live in here. Now, there is also the lighthouse, which I didn't actually go over here yet. But this is the lighthouse that I created. So this will help you be able to find your way back to the land. But you can climb up here. I don't actually want to go up here with the pets because they might fall and hurt themselves. So I'm not going to go all the way up to the top. But you can go to the top. There is an area where you can walk around up there and look around the world. So the next place that I want to go is the factory. This is something I've been working on the past few episodes. And I would say it's pretty much complete. I think I've got all the farms. I do need to get the names for the last two farms here and connect them up to these lights. And I think I need a few more allays. But the factory is pretty close to being completed. So in here, this is the new sugarcane farm. Earlier I showed you the old one. The way this one works is you take the sugarcane. Once this one grows up, it breaks all the sugarcane. And the whole point of this was to try and use the brand new allays that was added in the new update to Minecraft. And what this does is it just creates a bunch of different farms that the allays will go ahead and collect up the items. And then they throw them on these note blocks over here, which then goes into a chest underneath. So if I go down here, this is where the chest is at. And you should see some more sugarcane coming in here. There we go. So the sugarcane is going to go in here, and once this gets filled up to this chest right here, it sends a signal over to this light over here that tells me that the sugarcane farm is full. So that's how this works. Over here, this is the wool farm, where I've actually got two different types of sheep. I've got brown sheep and white sheep. If I head over here we can look at all the wool that's been collected. So let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty decent amount of wool. And I can actually trade this with the villagers and get loads of emeralds and experience. That's why I wanted all of the brown wool. But this is the new bee farm. Earlier I showed you where the old one was at. This is where it's moved to. So the bees will go around here, collect pollen from all these flowers. They go in the hive, and then they turn the pollen into either honeycomb or honey bottles, depending on which one it is. Now, I do need to get probably a few more bottles. I think I might also need to get some more bees. I feel like we might have lost a few bees. But these ones do the honeycomb with the shears, and then the ones with the bottles do the honey bottles. And if I head down underneath here, you can see all of the honey that I've collected, which is a lot. There's a lot in here. Oh, wait, there's actually some that just went through. Now, the next one over here, this one is the cow farm. Sadly, I don't actually have any wheat left. I need to get some more. But this one is where I get leather and also beef. Now, I was supposed to have a collector for this one, but I haven't built it yet. I was supposed to build one. So all the leather and the steak goes in here for right now. But eventually, I will get a collector. Because this one, I think, is for the farm next to it, which is the egg farm. Oh, right. This is probably the only farm that's actually close to triggering this, which is actually really close to doing that. Like a few more eggs, and that'll trigger the light telling me that it's full. Wait, what is in here? I don't even know what's in this chest. Oh, seeds to breed the chickens. That doesn't need to happen because I've got way too many eggs. This farm is probably the least useful farm, because I have no use for eggs, other than the pumpkin pie, which is why I created this over here, which is the pumpkin. No! No, 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 no! I thought I fixed this problem. Great, okay. Well, this farm does have an issue with the allay. So, the allay was originally from the bamboo farm, so this allay really wants to go over here. Wow, he had a lot of pumpkins on him. Like, a lot of pumpkins. So, yeah, that's one of the problems with this. Where is the allay that's supposed to be in here? Where's he at? This one's a very complicated farm because the bamboo, you can't walk through it, so it makes it really difficult to get around. Now, where's the allay that's supposed to be collecting up the stuff? Let me go ahead and activate this and see if the allay comes and grabs it. Because that's the pumpkin one. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he is down there. So I had to build like a whole like underground tunnel so that the allay could go around and grab up all the bamboo. But I need to get my pumpkin allay to go back in here so we can grab these pumpkins. So the mega farm is another one of the bigger builds. It's way over here. I don't know which one would be the biggest, because the Minecraft factory is a pretty big build because it's got many different rooms that do different stuff. But this mega farm took a lot of resources to create, and it is actually bigger than the factory. So I'm not really sure which build is like the biggest that I've created. Like even the village might even technically be the biggest. Like all of the houses and everything that I've created over there, that might be the biggest project. Now I do actually need to head to bed, so I'll go and put a bed down here, and hopefully I don't get attacked by any mobs. But there we go. It's now morning, and I want to go ahead and activate the farm real quick. I do kind of need to get the pets off of the farm, but I think it'll be fine if I just activate it. But basically the way this works is it takes all of the items and it sends them all the way down to the bottom in this huge tidal wave of wheat and seeds and potatoes and carrots and whatever else I planted in here. And I've put in a bunch more hoppers. I still don't think it's enough hoppers. The amount of stuff that you get from this is ridiculous. But all the stuff goes down there, and yep, it's still getting stuck down at the bottom. Are all these full? I bet you all these hoppers are full. That one's not actually full. That one's pretty full. That one's pretty full. So a few of the items did miss the hoppers, but they're still pretty full of all sorts of different resources. Alright, so I collected up the wheat, and all the seeds are now over there. So now that I've got that, I can go ahead and head out of here and put this in the wheat chest, which is, I think, this one. Yeah, this is the wheat chest. So I'll go and put all the wheat in there, and that will start storing it in the shulker box down there. But that is the mega farm. Once again, if you want to see all the videos of when I created this stuff, I'll have links in the description to where you can find all those. But that is pretty much all the different stuff that I've created throughout the series. I've got the village over here. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. I forgot about this. This is my tree farm. So this is where you plant trees. You go out and break them, and then it'll collect up all the apples, saplings, sticks, pretty much everything that falls off of the leaves. Because one of the things that is really time-taking is waiting for the leaves to disappear whenever you harvest the trees. So this farm, what it does is it just takes all the drops from the leaves, collects them up in chests down here, so that way you don't have to wait for the entire tree to decay and pick up all the items. They'll just go straight in this chest. But that's going to be pretty much it for today. I went ahead and looked at all of the cool stuff that I built. I want to go ahead and fly up above the world here with the elytra. But I first want to get all the pets to sit down. I don't actually know, where did Ben go? I don't know where Ben went. I think he might have gotten lost as I was exploring around. I should be here somewhere. But if I go straight up with some fireworks here, and then go into third-person view, you can see the entire world. Let's see, how high can I get? This is pretty high. It's kind of hard to see the world. I guess this is a little bit better view. But you can see the entire world from way up here with the elytra. But that is going to be it for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.